I know questioning your ideas is not really advisable since your knowledge and abilities are undisputed, but given where I come from, I think doing this is a risky idea. Are you sure there's no other effective option? I guess it really is a case of two birds with one stone. Okay. Opening the rift between worlds. I hope she knows what she's suggesting. But if this is a way to finally meet Liam as well, it's all worth it. Come to me, Liam. It's time for us to finally meet.
Well, now you know everything in regards of information and what that can do. What's your next move?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of trying to bait the Eternal here. I don't know how much of a strain a potential lead to a universe ending would have on the Orbis.
Not if you fix her up.
Well, fine! Whilst me and Jade look across our universe for anything that needs exploring or saving, you can fix the ship up.
No way. I'm not comfortable with this plan whatsoever.
I wasn't being serious. He is coming with at least one of us.
I've told you everything. What's with the lack of trust?
Granted, you've made your claim clear that you want to assist me in this crisis, but if it comes for us, I ensure heroes and enemies will band together to ensure survival.
So what? I'm still an enemy?
No. I'm neither enemy nor friend. But if you want me on your good side, what you've mentioned and your intent is the first step. And you keep moving forward. That includes for me too. You want me to have faith in you? I have to give you that chance.
You know I love you to death, but are you sure about this?
There's one thing I am at this moment, and that is not sure about most things happening now. I want people to be steered on the right path. I'm not perfect.
I know that, but Wolf...
Wolf's future is something we can have an impact on. I'm aware of the risk I am throwing here by taking this chance with him. But if we continue to show resent based on his deception and antagonistic behavior in the past, how is he supposed to feel accepted?
I just hope you know what to do. Especially if things go to hell, because as you said, this is a risk.
What's happening?
What the hell happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think we're being pulled, but the ship is not a fan.
Liam, look, the readings.
Looks like we're not sticking in Universe 1. Oh. Great. We're on our side. We're gonna have to push ourselves out of this one.
So, can't exactly blame you this time around. You mentioned about being pulled to another universe?
Someone wants our attention. Not like we got caught in some random storm, but it felt like a request. Did you manage to find out what universe we're on?
Sadly, no. The numbering was glitching. As if we were going through a vortex throughout the multiverse. So your guess is as good as mine.
Then both of you, I think we have had a bit of a bad situation.
A rift? Well, isn't this just a good trip down memory lane?
Do you think the Orbis will be able to seal it?
It won't be able to. I knew you arriving on this planet through this method would require a big risk. But it doesn't mean this won't be able to be fixed.
But you've put this planet in danger!
Come on, it's not like this planet wasn't in danger anyways, hence the faint red skies. Besides, the rift might be an opportunity to save others should this planet fall in the crisis. Another universe for these people to have a second chance.
Must be someone pretty powerful to not just create this rift bridging between two universes, but to drag the Orbis here too? Who the hell are you?
Liam, I contacted you. And I've waited so long for this moment.
Someone who knows me who I've not seen. Always promising.
What's your deal with Liam? Why is seeing him such a big moment for you?
Because it's been too long that you won't recognise me. But I remember. So, with that said... Hello, Liam. I'm your sister. Lyra.
Liam Catterson, Rhiannon Martindale Weatherup, Alex Smith, and Hazel Holmes in The Catterson Chronicles, Series 4, Episode 6, Lyra, written by Liam Catterson. Nope.
Nope.
Nice answer, but you can try again, because I don't have a sister.
Like I said, it's been too long. You were so young. You were my little bro.
Hear me out. We're in a different universe. Liam doesn't know you. Is it possible you're related to a Liam that looks like him?
Well, Ursula hasn't been found in the other universes I've travelled to.
What? This is surreal. How could I have not known?
Well, I've not been there most of your life. But that's because I've been preparing for a greater purpose. I had to sacrifice growing up with you. With Jack.
Well, you didn't miss much with the latter.
To prepare for crisis. But why now? Planets have died, universes collapsed, and now is when you need me to come to you.
It's not as simple as that. Me and someone else. We've been trying to push back most of the damage the Eternal has done. She came up with the idea to open a rift. To help the people of this planet, and for you to be dragged into this universe. This may be the Eternal's most important victory yet.
Yeah, assuming she wins. She won't. I don't know how this stands a chance of being as essential as claiming other planets.
This and multiple other Earths host these towers. Our universe included. They're there to slow down the antimatter wave. The more they get destroyed, the faster the wave will be. And we believe Earth 2 will be next after this.
So we need to hold the line, defend against the Hollowed, and see if we can secure this planet.
How many Earths have these towers?
7. All still formidable for the time being. Earth 42 and Earth 9. Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 94, which is this Earth, Earth 666, and Earth 11. They all have active towers. If all the towers, or all the Earths hosting these towers are wiped from existence, and I hope it doesn't come down to this, it's game over. We could do everything in our power to prevent it, but it would be hopeless.
But one has to assume that the Eternal will be bolstering her efforts to tighten any possibility of victory. Are you aware on if she knows about these towers?
She does not, but we do not know how long that will remain that way. And the sooner she knows, the worrying it shall be. It's not just the unstoppable wave should all the towers be eliminated, but they also work at strengthening the prison she's currently held in.
This rift, you said it could help?
We've opened the gateway to this universe and Universe 1. The plan is, evacuate as many people as needs be. We don't know if we can fend off all the incoming Hollowed.
Hold on. Now, if this planet is next in the Crisis Lottery... Okay, this is going to strain the Orbis, if anything, but it's possible to determine where I can dictate the rift in regards to a planet for Universe 1, because right now we don't know what's on the other side of this rift.
We can't push back the wave from this crisis?
Best shot at the moment, like my sister said. The rift remaining here may not be an issue if this universe ceases to exist.
So your plan is to cram the Orbis full of people and bring them to the rift. You couldn't just bring the rift nearby people?
Temporal energy is strongest in this location. Opening it elsewhere, it may prove to be risky and unpredictable. We tried to locate an area that not even the Hollowed could take advantage of, because they will be coming, and very soon.
So we can't save everyone? No matter how fast we act?
We do what we can. I think you should pilot the Orbis to collect people. Me and my sister, we need to hold the line and do our best. Plus, we need to catch up whilst we wait for the signs of the Hollowed to emerge.
I have this tracker which will pinpoint when and where they'll begin to attack, so we don't need to worry about where they will strike.
It's okay. I have a feeling they'll be wanting a bit of me anyway, since they just love me so much that they're obsessed with me.
And where does that leave me? What shallow occupation should I be accustomed to?
This is not going to be shallow, believe it or not. But you need to watch this rift. We might have a direct link from this Earth and our universe, but there is still a chance others from the Void and other realms may breach via this rift, and you're a skilled enough fighter.
So essentially I'm just babysitting this rift for nothing to most likely happen. Fun.
Can we trust him? I mean, he might try something.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Again.
It's not like he's Jack, but Wolf is a part of this team. We can't afford insult to injury with the Hollowed on their way. And if Wolf wants to have faith in us, we need to offer him the same. Come on, sis. It's been a while since you've last stepped into an Orbis vessel, I believe.
Liam.
What? Wolf, give me a hand lifting this up. You too, sis. Okay, on 3. What? Whoa! What happened 2 on 3?
Lighten up, it won't kill you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to pull a muscle for your amusement. Anyways, Lyra, Jade?
Well, I guess I'll just be here then. On my own. Bored out of my mind.
I'm sure you'll find something to pass the time.
You didn't want to go easy on the red, did you?
It's been too long since nobody made a complaint about the Orbis. Okay, if I can bring up a planet suitable for the humans that they can go towards, we should be able to create some kind of connection. Though I'd make sure to take cover because I'm expecting a fireworks display here, since this is something extremely dangerous.
It shouldn't be an issue usually. What have you done with this ship?
Hey, it's not my fault. She's the one to steal the last decent quality Orbis.
Here you go, blaming me again.
Am I wrong? Look, besides the point, we can connect to the other side. Main problem is I don't know how stable the connection to the other side shall be, or if the rift becomes bigger.
Long shot here. If, and that's a mighty if, we do save this planet, what then?
Nothing. Sure, people will be departing their homes, but I don't think my ship could go through this process again and again. What Lyra is doing is pretty insane anyways, and I don't want to kill my ship. So, let's see what planet is good enough for the human race to live on without issues. I'll be a few moments just cycling through the planets.
How long have you known him?
Longer than you can imagine. Orcelian too.
So with the knowledge Orcella died, how many of us are left?
Well, you saw Wolf. Liam's brother is still, unfortunately, alive. I have a good friend who I'm unable to reach at the moment, who did travel with Liam for a bit. After that, it's kind of ambiguous.
Has he been okay?
Yes and no. He puts on a smile, he has an upbeat mindset, but things happened to him, and it broke him.
Ah! Okay! Okay, ladies! I need you to stand, probably as far back as possible, just in case. Maddie now, 3 times Earth size, pretty much desolate, nothing of harm, really. Seems fitting. So, let's begin synchronization. And before I do this, I'm sorry, old girl.
He talks to his ship.
You get used to it.
Okay, syncing in 3, 2, 1. Hey, Wolf! If the rift is acting weird, everything is under control. That should do it. As long as you keep slightly rotating the dial next to the dimensional control stick every so often, no problems should emerge. Touch wood on that one. Right, me and Lyra, we need to be dropped off at the hot zone. Where do you think they'll attack?
Despite their lack of awareness, going to the tower will be the best option, because once they realise there is a tower, they'll go for that. Decaying life will be suddenly secondary.
Just launch in the coordinates. Let's get this show on the road.
Are you sure you're going to both be okay taking on the Hollowed? I know they've been a huge pain in the ass for us.
We have to protect that tower. Doing this might give us a huge win against the Eternal. Meanwhile, you've got to focus on saving as many people as possible. That's what we do.
This will be where all the Hallowed will converge. For now, we will rest, and I guess wait 4 hours, according to Estimos. She has a lot of fire in her. She your girlfriend?
Yeah. It's been a complicated journey, but yeah.
Good. I was told about what you've been doing all this time, and what happened to Ursula. But I also know it was the only way.
Maybe not. It's a day I keep thinking about the most. There were ways I sometimes feel like I could have done something more. But then the Orcellians, they were also corrupt. And they all had to die. And I've seen Orcella a few times after the ending of the war, but it wasn't really there. Just something to manipulate my head.
Us survivors, we need to take caution, because the Eternal, if she is free, you could blacken your heart and she would be willing to maybe form a new Ursula, or return it from the ashes. But it wouldn't be the same, and neither would you. If you were told you could have anything you wanted, anyone you lost, anything you desire but had to resort to something that damns your soul to achieve it, would you be willing to take that offer?
It's funny you say that. A long time ago now, I lost someone who was very close to me. She was a best friend.
Sarah. There were apparent misconceptions. The rise or attack of Earth was the crisis to be feared. You cannot blame people for getting wrapped in that belief. It was an extinction-level threat to humanity.
There was a moment. I could have risked the timeline. I could have risked everything so I could bring my friend back from a death that shouldn't have happened. To bring Orcella back too. But I don't know if I could be comfortable to ever be that person. Though, it's tempting.
Bringing Ursula back would definitely be a temptation. Not one I would take. There is always a price, no matter how much you want to return to a home.
Yeah. You know what I've been up to, but what about you? I mean, apart from training for this crisis. Actually, you said you were older than me, right?
Yeah. I should be 700 years older than you, if there's no discrepancies. What's up?
Something is wrong here. There was a prophecy in regards to our family. Our father was mad, and he was the latest until Jack was born to carry the mad gene. Every generation, the second born of the Catterson family carries the madness gene. I was led to believe it was Jack.
Well, you are twins. Maybe he was the first twin.
Or maybe...
Now, come on. What makes you believe it could be you?
Well, for starters, I was the one to bring an end to Orcella. I did unspeakable things in the Universal War. And there is my future, my potential future that could still happen. As Big Boss. A man who didn't hesitate to do the unthinkable, all for what he deems to be for a better future. Someone who made me sick to my stomach.
Brother, I think it makes more sense, given who he is, that Jack is the one to carry that madness gene. I might not have been there for most of your growth, but I still know the differences between you and Jack.
Maybe it's a case of a mystery. One of an unsolvable nature, two brothers from the same cloth, both with sins that can define us. I don't think it's something to dwell upon. There is a crisis. You're working for someone. The Infinite?
You've heard of her? Not that she was going to have her identity concealed, but I'm a bit surprised.
Wolf filled me in on the information about the crisis, how the Eternal and the Infinite came to be. To be fair, I was skeptical about the details, but I guess the story is true.
She's a tough audience to gather the attention of, especially while she's trying to push the barrier
Why
back.
not? I mean, she's happy to be by your side, but she's shy to see me?
She will come to you when she needs you. That's how it works. Trust me, I am not trying to hold you back.
Sorry, but this has been an event that I've had to think about for nearly a century, and here we are, in this crisis. And I've been tormented with the idea of being a central role in all of this. So where is my calling?
You will get it. For now, we fight the good fight.
You heard that right?
I think we may have company.
I thought you said 4 hours!
Yeah, I thought it was that too. Shit, they're here. Here, this will help repel them.
What the?
It's a bolt gun. Can disintegrate the hallowed to non-existence. And before you ask, this thing doesn't carry a handful of ammo before recharge, so it can't be used on every hollowed out there.
Is that utility?
Fire!
That's it for now?
A small unit, most likely scouring this place and trying to infect the planet so it can fuel the antimatter wave destined here.
This is what you've been doing? Trying to repel the wave to infected planets?
That, and the Infinite's help, we've done everything we can. The more that the Eternal consumes, the more powerful she becomes. Her power, the number of hollows, they become stronger.
Well, I know that they can become stronger by siphoning the life force from someone, that they can breed. Harvest the life force so that person can become one of them. How many of those things do you have?
Only a few more. They require a great deal of resources and time to craft, especially since we're dealing with something that is difficult to defeat like antimatter. They're with the Infinite.
All the more reason why you need to take me to her.
I told you, it's not that easy.
I'm sorry. But life is being eliminated as we speak. Planets never to exist again. Her sister is destroying planets and becoming stronger. And the only thing she can do is delay encountering me whilst she's been happily observing everything.
I know it can be frustrating, but all I can do is give assurance. I promise she will arrive.
Okay, just go into the rift and it'll lead you to safety.
Don't worry, nothing exciting has happened on my end. I know you're just going to keep your eyes glued to me, but I'm just wanting to get this dealt with for the greater good.
You know, it can be difficult to have a little faith in someone who betrayed us on a big level.
Without a heaven, I had my reasons. But this is something I've been focused on for a long time, and if this has me atoning for what controversies I've made, there'll be a greater layer to being on this jolly old good side. Hey, nobody else advanced through the portal. Jade, should that be happening?
No. There was a bit of destabilization at the start, but that was to be expected. This, however, I'm going to see...
Ah!
Wolf! Everybody, don't make a move to the rift until I can give you all the clear. This may be a spike.
So you're saying this thing is a potential threat to us? We can't surely move forwards if we're going to get zapped or killed.
No, any kind of side effects should not be this aggressive. I'm going to identify the problem while he's picking up the next bunch of people. Someone please check on Wolf. He will be okay. He's a tough one. Hope your plan isn't going down the drain, Liam. Hey, Liam. Jade calling in. I'm picking up the next bunch of people now. But there's something strange going on with the rift. It just struck a lightning bolt at Wolf, and it's been acting more erratic than usual. I am trying to adjust certain settings, and I'll try to analyze what's happening. But can you ask your sister for potential remedies?
Okay, that is deeply concerning if anyone human gets near that thing. Just keep picking people up and advise them not to approach the rift until you have confidence that the issue is resolved.
Everything okay?
Just a bit of a snag with the transportation of the people. Hopefully, it can be resolved really quickly.
I'll take your word for it. You're the one to know her longer.
That's true. She's pretty much the one I trust the most. No offense.
Well, I was serious when I said you knew her longer. My regret in life is not being able to spend so much time with you. With my family.
Family was tricky when you dwell upon the history of the Cattersons. Because you surely knew about father. I just wish I was told that the information wasn't left too late.
The next best step is to build our opportunity here and now. Especially if the end of days approaches. Which I assure you it will not happen. Once this is over, everything is saved and the Eternals defeated. The Infinite won't have a use for me anymore. But I can think of another path that I can journey onto. A way to make up for lost time.
Well, there's always room. Always.
And I'd be happy to take that opportunity. Brother. Brother, I think it's happening.
What's happening?
Ask and you shall receive. She's here.
Hello, Liam. It's finally time we got introduced. My name is the Infinite.
Okay, next largest gathering of humans on the ready. No. No. Of all the times for this machine not to take off. Come on! No! Liam, come in. The Orbis is refusing to take off, and I don't know why. Liam? Liam, come in! What is going on?
So, you're the Infinite. A goddess that bathes in the light and cannot aid those in the dark. Ironic, really.
I apologize if my arrival to your presence doesn't satisfy your ideals, but I don't ignore pleas for help, especially from you. I've gathered so much information, knowledge of your existence, and know the importance you have in this crisis. Your appearance here has always been destined.
I was destined. And instead of approaching, you've just been watching me.
My time was spent influencing energy to ensure Earths could be protected as best as possible. Unfortunately, the Eternal grows stronger and stronger, and you are moving slowly in this effort against the crisis.
I'm sorry. But I have been doing the best I can! Today, I just realized I have an older sister who has been allied with you. Who was aware I have been doing everything I can to make sure that everything in existence, whether it be this universe or hundreds, stays alive. And that the threat of the crisis is eliminated.
And yet, your mind is conflicted. Especially with the introduction in your life of your sister. You're trying to prevent everything about your future.
I already did that. My future as Big Boss is like him. Dead.
A fitting word. Because your mind has already started to think the odds of survival are scarce, and nothing will deter you from the path of victory against the Eternal. Which is why pushing back her forces is fundamental in a time like today, where we must defend Earth 94's quantum tower.
If you're helping out, not to dismiss your abilities, but I don't even know if the three of us will be enough. I have a few people, but they're occupied. One unconscious, and the other is rescuing people from this planet. As many as she can.
I will do all I can, but must preserve my energy. I foresee a fight with my sister will occur one day, as well as the fact her imprisonment will preserve her energy, making her stronger against other important factors for this crisis.
Such as?
Seems like the second wave is deciding not to pull punches. Get ready. Damn it! A bolt gun is recharging. Stay cautious, brother.
I wish I had the orbs with me. They're heading for the tower. Let me distract them.
No! They may consume you and render you paralyzed.
Yeah, not my first rodeo, okay? I'm ready to go again.
Okay, I'm ready to go again.
Yeah, could you
Brother, are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, it took a bit out of me. But I'll live. Infinite, is there any way to protect this tower, like a shield, or some way to throw the Hollowed away from the shield?
I have a way. However, my weakened state will force me into time to recover once the tower is shielded.
As long as they cannot get to it, that might be a sacrifice you'll have to embrace. For now, I'm going to try and adjust the frequency and see if I can cause some kind of disturbance to have them think that this tower is not the one they seek.
Something you should know about your brother has emerged.
What do you mean?
His efforts to prevent this crisis is remarkable, and one that the multiverse would be proud of. But I don't think he understands the full scope of what has to be done in order for everyone to live.
What? What aren't you telling me?
It's time to know the devastating reality of what is to come.
Come on, please. Thank you! Okay, damn it! What the hell? I'm not even jumping! What the hell is going on with my body? I honestly don't know how much more I can take of this. Wait. Where is everyone? There should be a few dozen people here.
You're not looking fabulous, dearie. Are you still upset in regards to Emma? Don't worry. For she is reborn into something greater.
I'm gonna kill you for what you did. To Emma? To everything? You're going to pay severely.
No, I will not. You should really sacrifice any ambitions of saving others. It's a cute attempt, admittedly.
Was hurting Wolf your idea?
He hurt himself getting in the way. And there will be more pain if you and Liam do not leave well enough alone. For you see, no matter how many lives you manage to pointlessly prolong, every single life will be nothing but dust and particles belonging to antimatter.
What have you done with the innocents?
Everything is fine. For now. You can go off and be the hero all you want. I will not lay a hand on the pitiful humans that are hoping they can get a happily ever after. But she is coming. Closer and closer. You need to let go of any ideas to give these nobodies hope. And you need to let go of any ideas that you can win. Because you're next.
Liam, we've got more problems on our backs. Liam, please answer. I need you.
Okay then, so hopefully the frequency channeling out from the tower will be adjusted enough to throw the scent from the hollowed. Might still need to be prepared, but hopefully we can drive out the majority and prevent them from hitting the tower. Is everyone okay?
No, it's not.
What's going on? Is it Jade? Is she okay?
It's not Jade. I think you have to tell him, since you obviously couldn't face telling me.
Your focus on preventing this crisis from fully destroying every single life form has been remarkable, and you have always been an essential piece into thwarting the plans of my sister. She is aware of your determination, and if freed, she will exercise all strength she has preserved to focus on getting rid of the biggest obstacle in her pursuit. You.
Yeah, I get that. What is it that you have to tell me?
You cannot afford for death to reach you. Not until the time is right. There will be a time where you will make the ultimate sacrifice to truly turn the tide on this crisis.
No, that can't. There has to be another way.
If there's to be a positive outcome to this crisis, this is the way it's going to have to be. You will know when the time will be. However, I have seen the outcomes where you defy this sacrifice, and they all end the same way. The end of everything. Forever.
We're going to find a way. My brother, he has to live.
I can assure you over and over. However, this has to happen. A lot of people are making hard calls in order to survive. Even right now, some people on this earth will die, for we can't save everyone. And your brother is someone who will always destine himself for the heroic outcome. If he wishes to find a way to prevent the Eternal from ultimately winning, he has to die.
Okay. Why did you tell me all of this? We are facing a risk of the Eternal being freed, and now you're adding the idea in my head that I have to die!
There is no telling when the Eternal will be freed. Alternatively, hiding this information from you would be cruel.
Oh, so it's not cruel telling me this right now and having me worry?
Except you cannot afford to worry right now. You may have loved ones with you, but I know you are someone who will put the needs of everyone first, especially to deny an event that has been tormenting your mind for a while now. I'm sorry.
We can deal with this later. More of those bastards are apparently here.
Well, let's hope the adjustments I've made will be enough. Get ready. If you've got enough in you, fend them off. I have a plan on getting rid of the Hollowed if they do decide to attack the tower, but that shouldn't be a matter of concern for the time being. For now, me and my sister will provoke them enough to come after us, but we should be fine. Sister, are you okay?
No. It's this pain. I keep having these headaches, and I don't know why.
What's wrong with her? Is this your doing?
I have no involvement in her current state of mind.
Lyra, it's gonna be okay. We'll get the Orbis here, see what's up, and you'll be okay.
I don't know. I just keep feeling this pressure in my head. Like someone's with me.
Wait. Has she always been like this?
Not since recently.
You have to restrain her.
Why? Because the last thing you surely want, sister, is to have some more losses that you could have prevented. Yet again failing.
Sister. You.
I apologize for not approaching you face to face, but the restraints in the antimatter universe prevent me from traveling across worlds. However, in a few moments it won't matter. Freedom is approaching, and I need your sister to achieve that.
You're going to let go of my sister.
I see no reason to relinquish your sister. You will not harm her. You cannot harm me. I have all the pieces aligned in order to achieve freedom. What does that mean?
The tower. One is enough to put a massive dent in the imprisonment of the Eternal.
Very intellectual, aren't you? They all act as a chain, a very pivotal instrument preventing me from being successful, whilst I chisel away at the barriers that bind me from physically entering your worlds with the decay of all the Earths. The towers create a stronger force. One goes down, that creates a big shatter in the prison that holds me back. With the lock at a weakened state, all I need to do is destroy this tower and it will be the beginning of the end. Stand down, sister. The age of life will come to an end. I will deny you from entering this world. You've become weaker over time. Expected. The more worlds that die out, the weaker you become. The stronger I can be.
Let go of my sister! Jade! Jade! I need help.
Okay, I think that should be safe enough to cross through. Why is he not picking up?
Jade!
Liam?
Jade!
I don't like the sound of this.
I need help.
Ugh. I'm positive that the rift should be stable, but I don't want to take the risk.
Just go. I'll live.
Yeah, like I said, risk-taking is something I'm not certain on.
Yeah, and from your worried tone, it seems like everything is running smoothly. Look, just go. I'll be fine.
If anything happens to these people, if I hear you make one wrong move, I will kill you. I just feel like I've made a mistake. But what else am I supposed to do? I just have to hope that Wolf chose the right side. Liam? Liam! What happened?
Eternal. She's possessed. Sister. She's going to destroy tower.
Oh no, she won't.
No. Jade!
Your allies are incapacitated. Your current condition is not at full. You expect to prevent me from freedom?
Even if you were to free yourself, what do you expect to happen? You to be victorious? Because we've been prepared.
And yet, it is not enough. My army has visited worlds with a stronger possibility of victory against me, and now they're antimatter. You and your worlds will share their fate. Impressive. Never have I encountered a person with your abilities before. And yet, your attacks are hollow.
Let go of my sister!
And should I fail? You cannot kill me without killing her.
No, but I bet having Lyra unconscious will shut your party down.
No! You cannot!
Can't do.
I don't know if Lyra will like that.
Well, if she's going to have a problem, then tell her not to be so easy to possess. But seriously, are you okay?
Yeah, though I do feel like she's going to have bragging rights since she bested me, even if that strength wasn't hers. How did she get possessed in the first place?
If that question had an answer, my surprise wouldn't be expressed. Someone working under the thumb of the Eternal most likely approached her without her or my notice.
Yeah, I faced him not too long before coming here.
Wait. The man in the mask?
Yeah, he seemed convinced that the Eternal would be freed. But I think we've put a delay in that if she wanted the tower to be destroyed.
Wait. Where's the Hollowed? I would assume, if anything, they'd chase us. And where's Wolf?
I had to make a choice. To come by to you, or to be with him. Both of you were struggling.
Liam, Jade, the Hollowed are coming by my location. I don't know if I can hold them off.
Ah! Who shot me?
That was me. I had to knock you unconscious to expel the Eternal from your mind. Are you okay, though, apart from the bullet wound?
Yeah. Just a bit sick. How did I get controlled by the Eternal in the first place?
Liam, what's wrong?
Something isn't right here. She receded too easily. Think about how the Eternal easily laid waste to all of us, even her sister. Think about how a god could easily lose control. She couldn't. Because controlling Lyra was part of the plan.
You finally were able to get somewhere, and it worked out perfectly. The distractions, the attacks to soften you all up, all of this is perfection.
Except your goal isn't complete. You still have all of us to deal with.
I think you're forgetting what happened on Earth 3. It didn't end too well for you, and I will make sure that occasion was generous compared to what is about to happen.
Look out!
All I need to do is disturb the tower's stability with one single attack, and she will be free.
Why don't you take off that mask and quit being a coward?
I told your boyfriend, nobody touches the mask. I'm going to enjoy putting an end to your life as he watches on, helpless to do anything. And to top things off, we all get to watch the release of the Eternal.
Jade! Let go of me!
Not a chance. You are all going to remain helpless and unable to stop what is inevitable. This time, I will finally stand victorious whilst you all suffer the defeat that has been chasing you all this time.
All the people that were left by the rift have traversed to the other side. But I tried to recover your friend. He's not there.
What?
What's the matter? Looking for a friend?
What have you done with Wolf?
No, it's not what he's done with Wolf. Lyra was just the distraction to get Jade away from Wolf. Because she was not going to destroy this Earth's tower. Her second was always going to do it. What did you mean by this time you would be victorious?
You asked something you already know the answer to, Liam.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted you.
I don't see the need for surprise. Revenge is always going to find its way to you. And how perfect is this? Ah!
No! The tower!
You were never going to win, Liam. And now, the final locks of her prison break. She is ready to ravage the remaining Earths and destroy those who oppose her. It It's a shame you won't be around to witness every single pathetic thing turn to atoms.
Liam!
You're probably wondering how the hell I managed to take this.
The orb?
Yeah. Really shouldn't have informed me about the orb. It was certainly a prize I had my eyes on and took it from the console when I could. But that's not the best part. I fixed it. Except it won't be the Eternal who will be imprisoned in this thing.
Liam! What the hell did you do?
I put him in a bit of a timeout. His consciousness is trapped within the antimatter universe. No use trying to free him, though, since it was a hassle with the Eternal's emergence.
I'm going to kill you! Damn it!
Performance issues? Ooh, pretty upsetting, Jade. Well, I must take off. Enjoy your final moments, folks.
Liam! Brother, wake up!
Hey, beautiful. Hey, come on. Get up. Get up! You, God lady, get him up now! The red of the skies. They've just turned darker. We need to take off from this planet and get Liam awake. Liam, I promise you'll wake up. I swear on my life.
In Lyra. Liam Catterson was played by Liam Catterson. Jade Coraxis was played by Rhiannon Martindale Weatherup. Red Wolf was played by Alex Smith. Lyra was played by Hazel Holmes. The Infinite was played by Brianna Wing. The Eternal was played by Brittany Carrillo. Coming May 22nd, the first part of the Series 4 finale. Welcome to Hell,
Here comes the fun.
where most of us are bound to end up at some stage.
I'm going to enjoy breaking you.
I am always running from death.
But we can't just recruit anyone.
This is dangerous. Even someone of your species.
You know I have burning questions that need an answer.
The longer he stays there, the greater the chance he might not make it back out.
Goodbye, Liam.
I will find an escape. I will find a solution.
Even you cannot run forever.
And I will destroy this idea of the crisis.